How do you handle blow-ups? Anger and fear and disappointment are all emotions that can cause intense reactions. Ask yourself, how are you really handling these emotions? I wonder if you have been blowing up and then feeling shame and guilt. And maybe your partner has said, "Why are you angry all the time?" I know some of you don't blow up, but you shut down. You walk away and you don't know how to have difficult conversations. And hey, I acknowledge it can be really hard to express emotions, especially if the narrative that you heard as a child was hide your emotions. If you heard, don't cry, man up, don't be a crybaby, don't be a pussy, then you are going to really struggle to show emotions anywhere that aren't anger. Men use anger as a way to mask all the emotions, the fear, the disappointment. Anger is what a lot of men use. And so if you internalize that message of shut up, don't show anything, then I want you to understand how much that messaging has really compromised your ability to handle effectively those negative emotions as an adult and inside your relationship and the messages it's teaching your kiddos. So if you don't know how to show your emotions, I think you don't understand how far reaching that the effects are. And so, if you struggle with moments of anger, and then what happens is it turns into that guilt and shame cycle after you have behaved badly, then that's what I'm talking about. Those are the places and the effects that are what you're not recognizing have big implications. What I see sometimes is that men will justify it by just thinking, I'm supposed to lead this family and others are supposed to just do what I say. And when they don't know how to handle their emotions. They just get angry. Some of you just walk away and maybe you say harsh words and then you walk away, which just creates that shame and guilt cycle. And you know what I'm talking about. You just feel horrible after treating people that you love so harshly. And this happens more often when you don't know how to manage effectively your emotions, that you've never given yourself permission to feel them or feel anything other than anger. And so anger is what comes up when you feel scared or disappointed. And so really, learning how to feel your emotions and share more than just the anger one will really benefit you. It's not your fault that you don't know how to. If you did not have a role model that did this well, or you were never taught by a caring adult how to show emotions that wasn't anger, think back. Do you know when you were supposed to listen to your dad because he was so angry that you did it out of fear for your life? That's what I'm talking about. If you weren't taught this and you didn't have a model to show you this, then of course you're going to struggle. But you can change that right now. You can change that, and it will make a huge difference in how you show up in your partnership and with your kids. And I'm going to point out an irony here. That cycle of being scared of your dad and how he was going to react to things, I'm going to point out that shutting others down by using anger, or fill in your favorite emotion right there. If you shut people down to stop a conversation so you don't have to face your strong emotions or how to have a conversation that looks like a dialogue and not a monologue, then you are doing the exact same thing that was done to you that you did not like as a kid. And you're doing that to those that you love. And that is what's contributing to this icky cycle. Guys, emotions exist. And if you get good at recognizing them and having more names for them other than just, I'm pissed, then you can work through them in a way that can really invite connection with those that you love. Pushing emotions away doesn't make them go away. I know you know this, but you hide them anyway. And hidden emotions show up as blow-ups next week. They show up as that cycle of shame and guilt after you have blown up. If you want to get out of that cycle and you want to stop blowing up in the same way, then come talk to me. let's figure out what's underneath all of this so that you can find and learn different ways to express emotions, even anger, to express it without scaring the crap out of everybody. And then you can show up as the kind of husband, the kind of partner and parent that you want to be to those that you love. Set up a call. Let's talk. Until next time, see you later.